Hey man, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Matt back with another video, bro. And for today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 3 best builds in the game, in my opinion, bro. I know Christmas was just a few days ago. People got to make some builds. You know, apologies, maybe I should have made this video on Christmas Day, bro, but I thought I had a better video there. You know, the LaMelo build and all that. And then the tutorials everyone's going to need to see. But for today's video, we're going to rank the top 3 best builds in the game. And if you're making a build right now, you should consider one of these 3, bro. Alright, so now, make sure you leave a like, so with noties on, bro. Comment down below what you finna think, bro. What your favorite build is. What build you made, what you got for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Xbox, PlayStation, what build you rocking with. Anyways, bro, let's go over the top 3 builds in the game right now, bro. Alright, bro, so for the 3rd best build in the game, bro, we are going to create the build that gives you the most badges on NBA 2K21 Next Gen, bro. This build right here gives you, depending on what you want, between 83, 84, even 85 badges on this build, bro. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make a 6'7" power forward, you're gonna make it 210 pounds, you're gonna make the wingspan 6'11", bro. And I don't like making a barely body build, so I'm gonna go to fine. I don't like being wide as hell, bro. But this is right now the body set you want to go with, and this build right here is going to give you the most possible badges you can get pretty much out of any build, bro. But you gotta, you gotta choose at this point what you want to sacrifice. Feel free to tweak this, bro, because you don't need to have the most badges exactly, but you want to get to the point where you can get the most. Next, we're gonna go to the mid-range. We're gonna max that out, max out your 3, and put your free throw to exactly a 63. This will cap you at 24 shooting badges. And then come over to playmaking, and I want you to max everything out, but when you get the pass accuracy, pop it down by 1 point. This will save 1 attribute, and it will come in handy later, bro. We're gonna go down to defense. We're gonna max out perimeter defense. We're gonna max out block in both rebounding stats. Next, we go to speed, max out your speed, max out your acceleration, and then pop down to vertical and get it to 70. This will maximize it all right here. And now, right here, bro, add the badges up. You got 12 plus 24 is 36. Add 30, that's 66. Add 7 to that, that is 83 badges. But I know what you're all gonna ask. Why is the stamina not upgraded? Listen right here, bro. If you're playing Park, you will be perfectly okay with this build, bro. Unless you're unless you're playing as a ball handler in rec, unless you're really running point guard with this build in the rec. This build right here, spotting up in Pro-Am, being a scorer build in Park, unless you are literally trying to dribble out the entire shot clock, this is the best build in the game right here, because stamina is not as important as you would need it to be unless you are going to be handling the ball the entire game, like a rec game as a point guard or whatever like that. You are going to have the most badges possible. You can max out literally everything that you need right here. Your ball handling is up at a 97 overall. You'll be able to speed boost. You have an awesome 3 contact dunks. You have everything you possibly have. This is the most overpowered badge layout build in the game right here, bruh. This build right here is insane for scoring, and everyone's getting hit for this build now. 6'11" wingspan allows you to get the most badges right here, as we can see, and everyone's starting to grind out, bruh. So unless you are a long-term ball handler like for Pro-Am or Rec, or you're trying to go for dribble guard clips in the Park, this is the best overall badge build in the game. It has the most strength to it overall as a player in the Park, bruh. So next, let's go on to the 2nd best build in the game. Alright, bruh, so for the 2nd best build in the game, we're going to actually go with a point guard build. I know a lot of the builds this year, they're all power forwards because you get the most badges, but well, I'm going to explain why this build can possibly be better than the, the maximized badge build without having the, without having as much badges as that build. So right here, we get a 6'4" point guard, minimum weight with a decently long, a little above average wingspan, bro. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to upgrade my finishing. I'm going to get a 70 driving layup. A 70 layup is all you need, considering how overpowered finishing is this year in general at the rim. 95 dunk is going to get you contact dunks, contact alley-oops on a guard at 95 exactly. Put a 41 standing dunk, and that gets you 4 finishing badges. That's enough to get you at least posterizer or giant slayer, whatever you prefer. You should be able to finish effectively at the rim with contact dunks and at least 1 Hall of Fame or gold badge. Now for shooting, we're going to go with a 94, 3, and a 95, or a 94, 3, and a 95 midi right there. Obviously, max them out so that you can maximize your shooting, be shooting behind half court, going crazy. 72 free throw, and you're at 23 shooting badges with any badge you want. As you can see, they're all available. All of them can be Hall of Fame. Then when we go to playmaking, you're going to get 90 ball control, and you're going to get 94 speed with ball. And this is why I make this build. I rate it as the 2nd best build in the game. put up to 73 pass accuracy. You have 18 playmaking badges. And then let's go on to defense real quick. Put your perimeter defense all the way up and then pull it down to an 86. Keep in mind, at a 6'4" point guard, bruh, 86 perimeter defense is amazing to have considering your size. Move your block up to a 23, move your offensive rebound up to a 55, and then move your defensive rebound all the way up to an 80, bruh. So let me tone that down real quick. 55 and 80 right there. And then go down to speed. Of course, max out your speed, max out your acceleration, max out your stamina, and then your vertical can go up to a 73, and that maxes out the build. Now, let me explain why this build, in my opinion, is better than the 76 badge build I just put up before. And pretty much what it comes down to is speed, bro. It is all in the speed. Now, obviously, 94 speed acceleration, that's there. 90 ball control and 94 speed with ball. That's where it becomes most important. Because as a guard, listen, bro, the meta this year, I hate to say it, but the meta is ISO. In a game where dribbling is probably the worst it's ever been in 2K history, the meta is ISO, bro. Being as fast as you can makes everything so much different in terms of your ability to score. So if you're going to ISO like me and you're going to become an ISO god, you're going to be an effective scorer if you are the fastest you can possibly be. And like I said, shooting and playmaking right there, you have nearly 20 badges each. That is more than enough to have your handles for days. Quick first step, your good shooting badges, deep range, green machine, circus threes if you even want to run that if you're really aggressive. You have enough badges to have good shooting, good playmaking, and you have 4 badges for finishing, which will give you enough to at least finish effectively at the rim with contact dunks, having a 95 dunk. You're even getting contact lobs. And 7 defensive badges as a 6'4" point guard is enough to give you badges to at least hold your own on the top key, bro. Alright, so this right here doesn't have the most badges, but as a fast build, bro, this is it makes so much of a difference, guys. Let me tell you right now, as a 6'7" demigod build, because I have that build and I have this point guard build, having the 6'7" when you're on defense and you have to guard a point guard that is fast and can curry slide a million times down your throat, bruh, it is very difficult to guard. Let me tell you, speed is huge this year, bro, when it comes to scoring effectively, because ISO is the meta. So in my opinion, I rate this build as the second best build in the game, above the maximized badge build, bro. And right here, of course, you're going to choose whatever you want. In my opinion, ankle breaking shots might be insane on this considering how fast you are. When I made this build, I put ankle breaking shots on. And then I'm also putting on spot up precision because for some reason it's better than limitless range when it comes to deep range shooting. But yeah, man, playmaking and shooting take over. If you want, actually go slash or take since you have the least badges there. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want, but you can really balance this build out for effective scoring and still being faster than everybody else on the court, bro. It's what comes down to it. It's the most important thing, bro. So now let's get into the best build in the game, in my opinion, bro. Let's go. Alright, bro, and for the best build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen, in my opinion, bro, this build right here, you meet in the middle between the 2 last builds we went over, bro. First, we went over the ultimate badge build, the ultimate just build of strength in terms of everything, longevity, everything you need, except it was a little weak in the category of stamina because the build is not meant to be ran as a point guard in the Pro-Am or Rec, you know, as a primary ball handler, or to be dribbling the whole possession, bro. But as a build, it is the most strong in terms of just everything across the board, scoring and all that. It is the best build overall for badges. The second best build was a point guard build, you know, a build that you can effectively do everything you need to do, but you are the fastest, so it really, you know, separates you from the field, separates you from everybody else in the court, because it's going to make them way harder to guard you, bro, and it's going to make you stand out from everybody else because of your speed. That's a better ISO build. Now we're at the best build in the game, bro, and we're going to meet in the middle. We're going to get a build that has good stamina, they can score across the board, that is, you know, relatively fast enough to still get past people, but has the strength of everything across the entire board, bruh. So here we go. Make a power forward, right hand, jersey number, whatever you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to make it 6'7", 210 pounds, 6'11" wingspan and defined, just like the maximized badge build, bruh. You're going to do that right there. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do very similar upgrades to the 84 badge build we went over, or the 83 badge build. You're going to max out everything for, you know, layup, dunk, standing dunk, and then put your post at 32 like we did before. Midi in your 3, you're going to max out here. Your free throw, you're going to go to a 63, although if you would prefer, feel free to put that up. We have a little space for alleviation here, and I'm going to explain that right now. We're going to max out our ball handling and our speed with ball, but our pass accuracy, you really only got to put that up let's just say for now, put it up to enough to get 21 badges. We'll go 73, and then here's what makes everything different, bro. Put your perimeter defense up like we did before. Put your block and your rebounding up right here. Now you're 6'7", like before. You have maximized defense in the perimeter, and you have amazing rebounding. Now what we get to do, max speed, acceleration, put your vertical to whatever you need to. You can pump it up maybe, you know, to 70 or whatever. But this time we get to max out our stamina, bro. And notice I still have more attributes. Feel free to put them wherever you want. If you want to tone your pass accuracy down more because maybe you're spot up, and you want to put it to maybe free throw for pro-am, or you want to put it to steal. Maybe you want to use this build as you know, the 2 guard, but as a demigod in that position, you have better defense. You know what I'm saying? So you can be a 3-and-D player right there. Whatever you want to do, bro. But pretty much feel free to alleviate your free throw and your pass accuracy. This is the build I'm going to leave y'all up to as choice. Notice right here, let's just say I want to max out my pass accuracy, or I'll put it up to 73, and I'll upgrade my free throw. Let's just say I want to upgrade my free throw right here. Gives me a little left over. I'll just put it into vertical for physicality. And here we go, 95 overall. We currently have 12 plus 27, which is 39, plus 1 plus 20, which is 60, bruh. And then 77 badges total, bruh. 77 badges, and we have a maxed out stamina, bruh. So took the third build, you know what I'm saying, the third best build in the game, the most badges. And if you want to be a ball handler like me, you take this build right here. You have 77 badges, you have good stamina, and I alleviated my pass accuracy a little bit so that I could have everything here. And I still have 21 playmaking badges, so bullet passer will make up for my lack of pass accuracy. But look at here, guys, 6'7", 6'11" wingspan, 210 pounds. You get the most badges pretty much possible, almost 77 badges. We still have the most stamina available. You are the fastest you can be. You do have 84 speed with ball, so you're still relatively quick, and enough playmaking badges that'll make up for not having a 90 speed with ball. At 97 overall, we can still speed boost, and you have 94 dunk and layup, which means at 96 overall, you will have contact dunks to the max with alley-oop contacts and everything else, bruh. So right here, we met in the middle between the fastest guard build, good enough for scoring, and the build with the most badges, the most effective build from top to bottom in terms of numbers. We put it together, and here we are, the 77 badge demigod 6'7" build that can do everything and is still fast enough and efficient enough to play any position on the court, can guard paint defense, can spot up, or can still dribble the shot clock out due to our stamina alleviation right there. And bruh, this is it. The best build in the game, bro, in my opinion. Now, once I, you know, like I said, I give you all the option to tweak it how you want, because that's what makes this build so good. You can tweak your pass accuracy or your free throw, considering we have 27 badges here. If you don't play Pro-Am, drop that free throw down, and you can go, you know what I'm saying, don't drop it all the way because you lose your badge, but drop it down to a 50, bro. You get 20 badges there, and put it somewhere else. Maybe you want more defense, maybe you want more finishing, bro. You can get your close shot up, you can get more badges over there. It comes down to your preference, guys, but this build, it gives you enough to do pretty much anything you want, bro. So this would be the best build in the game in my opinion. Feel free to tweak this little layout right here to what you want to do, but you're going to get effectively more than 70 badges and be able to do everything in the game that you want to do. Play pretty much all positions, switch on defense to whoever you got to guard, bro. Do it all, bro. And for takeover, just make it quick. You either want to go ankle breaker, spot at precision, or, you know what I'm saying, finishing moves, bro. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys, you know, this build, all these builds help you, bro. If you make one of them, let me know how good it is. If you have any requests or questions in the comments, let me know, bro. I respond to all my comments, bro. Video requests, all that. So pretty much, hopefully you enjoyed the video, bro. It's been MattRadiant, top 3 best builds in NBA 2K21, bro. Hopefully y'all going crazy, bro, because I'm going crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all boys tomorrow. It's been MattRadiant. Peace out, boys.
Lately you've been on my mind like all the time. Trying to get you out my head. Said it like 100 times. I'm